Good morning. It's not real early, but it's still morning. Okay, I just want to do a quick one here. A few days ago, Watchman News had a little challenge on fire making. And I did the challenge, but then I noticed that a couple of people, the Watchman News and Let's Talk About Prepping, that's his name, and they did it. There's my baby Dusty. They did this challenge one-handed. Now I watched their videos, and I noticed they had a whole lot of trouble. So while I've got this camera in this hand, I'm gonna go around, grab a few leaves here. These things are not very dry, but that's okay, I think. So I'm gonna try to show a little bit of a couple of ideas. And I'm gonna crunch these up some. Just set them here. I can do this without knocking my log off. Yeah, this stuff's pretty darn wet. I may not even be able to get this going very easy. There's a couple different things here. One of which I'm not really going to go into too much. This thing right here. I got this at the Rule King, but I imagine you can probably get them at the Walmart and stuff. It's a little sparky. Compact one-handed sparker. I figured I'd try it out just to see if it works. Let me throw this camera on the tripod here. Yeah, that'll do it. Get this screen around where I can see it. Of course I can't see it. And here, I just got me a little old timer here. More or less straight out of the box. Been out of the box for a while. Just open this thing up. See if it works. This maybe going to be a quick video, and then again maybe not. Do this without cutting myself here. There we go. And no, I still haven't burnt my wood pile yet. And what that is, just a little ferro rod in there. I'm guessing about probably a 1/4 inch maybe. And I don't know if you can see it down in there, but there's a scraper down in there, a little metal scraper. Thought that thing was supposed to lock closed. I guess maybe it's the big one that locks closed. Anyway, the whole purpose of this is you put it on there. You're supposed to, a little press right there. You put your hand on it, scrape it. There you go. Don't press it too hard, that's what it is. It'll get you some sparks, huh? So that'd probably work as a one-handed sparker. I wish I'd, oh, there we go. I got it stuck in there. Yeah, you can stick it in there. Get it stick down in there like that. And if you was one-handed, I reckon you could smack it a couple times. Well, there you go. Smack it on the side, it'll pop out. That's one idea. That is one idea. If you want to carry that little thing around. I guess this is kind of a review because you just saw me open it and play with it a little bit. It works. What was this, $6 or $7, something like that. And I do know that they make a bigger one. But that ain't too big. That's, you know, that ain't too big at all. Be something you could carry pretty easy. For a just-in-case situation, you know. That ain't actually the way they were doing it. So the scenario is, let's just make up a scenario here. You're out in the woods, you're wandering around, and you break your arm. And you need to stay out there. It's going to take you longer to get home and all that crap. And you've even got your super duper emergency fire kit with you. You got all kind of stuff on here. You got a fire steel, flint and steel. Of course, you ain't gonna be able to use that because you know, one hand ain't working. Anybody that knows me knows I'm right-handed, so I'm actually going to do this. I did that with the Sparky. I'm going to do this with my left hand, just to show it can be done. Excuse me. It can be done one-handed and left-handed. You'd think if you're out in the woods, you're doing things, you're probably going to be using your dominant hand more than the other one. It's more likely the one that's going to get hurt, right? So anyway, you can't use your flint and steel, you know, because you only got one hand, right? So even though, come on, open up, damn you. Even though you've got a good hunk of steel and a good striker and all that good stuff, yeah, you probably can't see sparks. But anyway, it takes two hands, right? More or less. Let's save that flint for just a little bit. Piece of English flint. Anyway, so you got that. Can't use it. You got your char tin. In your char tin, you got some your wire picking out. You got some char cloth in there. Good stuff, char cloth. We're gonna save that. And you got all this other crap here that you just can't use, you know, except for a lighter. And the sun's out, so I could go for a Fresnel lens and a wick start. That'll work. There's smoke. That's burning. Can you see the smoke? So you could do it that way. Put it in your weed leaf bundle or whatever and you got fire. So you could do it that way. One-handed. Which is the point of this video, right? But you've got all that and the sun's not out. Which it's barely out today, so you know, it's just kind of barely out. So what do you do next? Well, like I say, flint and steel's not that great a deal. So you're kind of screwed there. It's not sunny. Kind of screwed there. You got char cloth. You got a ferro rod. Or one like that. Whatever. a ferro rod, but it takes two hands, right? Let's try this again. I'm going to take my leaves and I'm going to do some crunching. Like I say, these leaves ain't really dry. Yeah, I know, I'm sticking my other hand in there. These leaves aren't really dry. And leaves aren't really the best. But what you can do, you got a knife, stick that sucker in a log, smack it in there. Might have to actually get a stick. Preferably you've got a full tang knife if you do this. But you get a stick and you, I'm doing this left-handed, so I ain't very good with my left hand. But you get your knife in there, get it stuck in there. Grab a couple pieces of char cloth. You want to make sure you do this right? And don't cut yourself either, because that won't be no fun either. This is a Coggins, one of the cheapies. A lot of these around. See all that fire on there? Take that stuff and wrap it up in your leaves. Ouch. Didn't get a very good wrap on that, did I? Dropped it because it burnt me. There's a fire. One-handed. And not my dominant hand. So that's why it burned me, because I got a... But not my dominant hand. Well, like I say, these leaves are wet. That'd give me a little slack there. The whole point being, one-handed ferrocerium rod, fire start. And I did get a fire going. I had fire going there till I burnt myself and dropped it on the ground. And there's probably still enough I could still get it going. Like I said, one-handed. I'm hoping that was all on the camera, because there's your fire. One-handed with a ferrocerium rod. If you was doing it this way, you know, you'd already have your tinder bundle. You'd probably, hopefully, have a better tinder bundle than just a few leaves. because that's not a very good tinder bundle. But then you'd have your little small sticks and your little a bit larger sticks and so on and so forth. Right? Right. So there's a fire with a ferrocerium rod and a knife. One-handed, non-dominant hand. I mean, you know, it is what it is, right?